Hello guys, welcome to the first devlog of Tears. I'm going to be honest, when I started I didn't have anything done, but then OBS crashed as I was recording, so here we are. This is kind of awkward. I've got code put in, but I don't have video that shows that happening. But the idea was that I would document making this game. So I'm just going to go over what I did briefly. I opened up a terminal, which you can toggle with Control tilde. Basically, I made an empty folder, opened it up in Visual Studio Code. Then I opened up this thing. I made the index.html file. It was empty when I made it. Then I did npm init, which created this package.json file. Then I did npm install electron-save-dev, and I did the same thing for Dragula and Electron store, and that created this in the dev dependencies. Then I made main.js, copied the code from another main.js file, which I still have to edit this code to make it correct. Then I created, I basically typed doc, and then just pressed enter, which autofilled this and edited it as needed. I copied the file system code for this in here because this is our file system. Essentially what this lets us do is we have an empty object which holds all the data that we need to about files. Then we have this file manager object which holds different functions that do things with files. So essentially using this I can create folders, I can copy files, I can delete folders including all the files in those folders, I can load the files in a folder, I can create files, I can read files, I can update files, I can delete files. So that's great. That's all that I can do. And then I created this display.js, which was what I'm currently working on. And the idea here was I was going to create the display in the game. And so what I did is I said, first we're going to say variable body equals document to get element by ID. Then we're going to create a function called setDisplay. And inside the function, we made the inner HTML of body equal this. We basically have 4 different divs. One is called left side, the other one is the text box. Then we have the option container, and finally the stats. And then I had console.log yes for obvious reasons. I need to see if it works. And then we call the function. I've linked that into our HTML. And then in our styles, I gave the styles that I thought were necessary for getting it to work. And then I tried it. And it didn't work. And so that's where I'm at. Let me show you what we're looking at. So basically, this is supposed to be replaced with certain stuff, but it's not. Now let's try it. Oh, look, it works perfectly fine this time. Didn't work before. So this variable obviously didn't take. I don't know why that is. That's never happened to me before. I've always had variables take. Oh, it takes this time. Wow. Wait, so if I remove this enter, no, it works. Then what? Okay. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I changed this to the one thing, and it worked, and then I switched it back, and it worked. I don't know what I did, but it works. Okay, I'm happy with that. It works. That's the weirdest error I've ever seen. If anybody out there watching knows what that error was, please tell me. I need to know. Okay. Now let's see. Okay, it still works. Now we do have an error with at least the size of everything. We have a margin of 0, but this is that causing issues? Hold on. Border 2, that might be what is causing issues, is the borders. Because they will, I haven't accounted for the borders in, what's it called? In stylizing the page. But I think that looks very nice. I might bring the option container up slightly. So how we do this is we just knock out, or actually no, we leave that. So let's do calc. Let's actually fix this because I do want to have the borders. So we basically have to take off this -2 pixels. We're just going to copy that. Okay, you can't see anything that I'm doing. Okay, this is what we're editing. And then we're going to do this to everything. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. Okay. And then the other thing that we have to do, oh wait, what did I just do? I wanted to do it to this. Okay, that might help. Okay, no, yes, question mark. That did something, but we're going over on the height, and it's on these ones. It's not in the middle. It's on these ones. So what if I knock out the top 0 on this? What will that do? No, it didn't do anything. Oh, well that's weird. Okay, so now there's this weird like line up here. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's this. Okay. So what if I do height 0? Maybe that fixes it. No. No, that didn't. Wait, what am I looking at? Hold on. Now what's taking up that space? Oh, it's 2 different ones. These are each 4 pixels. Oh, it's because these got the borders too. Duh. Well, effectively this works. The only issue is that I have to now add the border in to each of these. Okay, that's not too bad. Alright, let's see what this looks like. I know editing this is a pain, but it has to be done. So, with it like that, it works kind of. We do still have the issue of being slightly too tall. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say that this is, we're going to go back into Visual Studio Code. I'm going to do the calc 100% -2 pixels, and then that'll be great. And then I'm going to repeat that down here. -2 pixels. Okay. Let's see what that does for us. Not enough. Okay, then let's make it 4 pixels. Aha, that contained it. Now, I have one small issue because OBS is recording it. I have this yellow box around it, so I can't see how it looks. Okay, I had to switch it really quickly to actually see it, but we're going to go back to Visual Studio Code anyway. Reason being, I need to make this a little bit taller. So let's say, well, hold on. It's 180 pixels for a reason. So what if I made it 270 pixels? Would that look okay? That would give 3 rows of buttons. That might be a little bit big, but it might work out. Let me try to full screen this. Yeah, that'll work out full screened. That'll work out. So here's what I'm thinking. If you can see my mouse cursor. On this side is where the stats of the player go. On this side is like down here there, or I don't know actually. I don't know what's going to go here. I know that I'm going to have like the save and load button over here, the options, and like the return to main menu and all that fun stuff is going to be over here. Then here's where the text is going to be and any pictures associated with the text. And then down here is where the buttons will be. And I think that that'll work out really nicely because then you can just see your stats right here. You've got their menu things over here and whatever else I decide to put there, I don't know yet. And then you have the text in the middle, so then you can just read that and it's right there, right at eye level, right where you need it to be. And then down here you have the buttons. I quite like that. So I'm actually happy with the progress. I think that that's good. I think we can call it a video. It's been a long video, 15, 16 minutes. So thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more of this, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. It really helps. And another thing, before I go, when I get this thing released, it's probably going to release on itch. I might make it, it'll either be just a pay what you want or it'll be like a $1 or $2 game. It's not going to be super duper expensive. Mostly because this is a text-based game. Like it won't cost me much at all to put it together. So I don't feel like I feel like it's more fair to make it a cheap game. And that's if it costs anything at all. But I don't know how long it's going to take for me to actually get out a proof of concept or anything like that. But when I get the first boss fight done, I'll try to upload it to itch as a proof of concept. I'll put it in the description of whatever devlog it is, or I'll make a separate video for it saying, oh, this is release of Alpha 1 or something like that. And I have plans for this game. So if you probably don't know this, but I have made another game. I'm working on another game. And this is the prequel to that game, essentially. So I'm not going to show all the development of this game. I'll show it up to a point, but at some point I will stop showing development. The reason being, I have plans for secrets in this game that are canon to the other game. Now, this entire game is not canon, but some parts of it will be. And so that's something that I want to let you guys know from the get-go, that this game is half canon, I guess, is the best way to look at it, to the entire storyline of the games that I plan to publish. So I wanted to let you know, be on the look for that. And more than likely, you'll have to play the game a couple of times to find the content. I've already got plans on where I'm hiding it, how I'm hiding it, and how it'll work out. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.